Hello everyone, my name is Sebastian Cardenas and I will be talking to you about data governance and big data at Walmart. Enterprise data management, or EDM, is the essence behind a company and how it differentiates from the competition as long as you can leverage its information in order to find insights and make decisions that are customer centric and at the same time position the company first on their industry. The components of EDM consist of data sources such as CRM, ERM, legacy data, unstructured data, and structured data. In the same way, it has processes such as ETL, data marts, data warehousing, relational databases, and metadata. The first components are managed normally by data scientists and allow later on the analytics component for BI users to query, use reporting, OLAP, data mining, and data visualization tools. In the same way, data warehouses and architectures around BI consist of operational systems which are responsible for the data that is being extracted and later delivered through dimensional modeling in a manner that business users can understand it. For warehouse architecture, dimensional modeling allows for fast query performance as well as it eliminates data redundancies by addressing complex schemas that are resilient to change. For these, there are two types of modeling that are seen on the graph and consist of star schemas and OLAP cubes. Star schemas work with relational databases that gather information from different tables and allow analysis of the information of each one of them through a common ID on the tables and through primary and foreign keys. On the other hand, OLAP cubes are multidimensional database environments that have superior query performance with more analytical functions than SQL. In dimensional modeling, there also exists fact tables and dimensional tables which are used and that they complement each other. In the case of fact tables, they contain numeric values such as unit quantities or dollars that create many-to-many relationships by connecting through primary and foreign keys to different fact tables. Dimension tables, on the other hand, are related to descriptive context and are used as filters in reports and are companions to fact tables. Examples of descriptive context can be product name, size, weight, category, and brand. And usually it is recommended to minimize the use of codes or abbreviations in order to identify quickly the dimensional values. Talking about big data, it is used to collect, analyze, and monetize from insights. However, accessing it is more complex than just using SQL since it handles petabytes of information in extended relational database management systems and MapReduce or Hadoop. Therefore, big data can understand how people behave, perform predictive analytics, and automate many tasks that aim to simplify our lives and address opportunities in society such as disaster management, customer churn, fuel efficiency, traffic, and many other scopes. Some of the most important challenges include dealing with data growth, since IT systems are doubling each year, especially unstructured data that doesn't reside in databases but comes in form of email, text, videos, recordings, and more. Also, businesses urge to develop insights in a timely manner to decrease operational costs and establish a data-driven culture. However, for that, it is important to recruit and retain big data talents, and that is another challenge due to budgeting, lack of time, and training opportunities. In the same way, organizations have found it very challenging to integrate various data sources, especially unstructured data, to further validate and not finding values that disagree between transactional and operational systems. For instance, the sales department may have a number while an ERP system may give another number, and therefore different departments disagree on the results and insights. Lastly, it has become challenging to secure big data, again, due to budgeting reasons or because there is not a department for governance or a chief data office that regulates the IT systems within the company. This is also due to organizational resistance, which resides mainly in workers aligning to the culture of the organization and understanding the importance of a data-driven culture. Now, talking about Walmart and its business intelligence and data warehouse architecture, this company has over 20,000 stores in 8 countries and manages the largest private cloud known as Data Cafe. This analytic hub processes approximately 2.5 petabytes per hour in data, and it allows quick access to insights in real time in order not to lose sales and to detect price miscalculations. In the same way, Walmart has automated alert that sends to specific departments when a threshold of sales in products and category is below average. As well, it also detects inventory anomalies thanks to the data that is pulled from more than 200 different sources, including social media, weather, telecom, social events, and many more. Furthermore, the company is able to do this by jumping in the past years from a 10 node Hadoop cluster to a 250 node cluster that combines 10 websites to one in order to collect unstructured data into a new Hadoop cluster. As a result of these practices and the implementation of the data cafe, Walmart is able to optimize the shopping experience on physical stores, websites, and on mobiles through personalized and targeted marketing, merchandising, fraud detection, and data of purchasing history with consumer credit cards. Another interesting fact is that through the in-store Wi-Fi, Walmart is able to understand and see all of the purchases that customers make, and that is how they can recommend a product based on a purchase a certain customer did. In the case of Walmart and the best practices they perform with big data, CDO of Walmart says that Walmart allows to have a quick response to market changes, to customer behavior, and to be one of the first of the and to be number one on the industry to offer a product and have a seamless experience for the customer to acquire it. Nevertheless, this would not be possible without the correct data governance, data integrity, and people with the skills and talent to manage these IT systems. For CDO of Walmart, Bill Groves, also good data means good information for customers to make the right purchasing decisions. Also, it allows internally for better decision making out of the creation of insights from data analysis. Walmart knows the importance of leveraging big data in the organization, and that is why they're tackling the challenges of finding and retaining the best talent through rotation programs on different departments in order to understand the importance of big data around the business and how its culture revolve around a data-driven strategy. That is how Walmart has empowered teams with the correct skills to protect and share data and a clear roadmap that has been established by the leaders managing the information technology systems. Regarding Walmart's structure to govern and manage big data, as compared to Kimball's dimensional modeling, the design of the BI and DW of Walmart is rather complex, and it's due to the enormous amounts of information it processes through its different stores and countries. This is large amounts of data, and as it was mentioned, is over 2.5 petabytes. That is how Kimball's dimensional modeling with Walmart is suggested because by applying the dimensional modeling of Kimball, it will be more efficient and faster to identify the operational source systems that are out of the data warehouse and that are managed and sent to the data warehousing through extraction, transforming, and loading processes. By extracting, data goes into the data warehouse, transformed and cleaned so it can be analyzed by BI users. Once the transformation has been done, the loading processes begins where the physical structuring of the data is performed and loading to dimensional models like the star schemas and OLAP cubes discussed previously. Once the data is in the data warehouse, the presentation area is where the data is stored and made available for querying by BI users, report writers, and other BI applications. In this last part of the dimensional modeling is where decision making occurs through analytical processes and tools used by the BI team. By restructuring its business intelligence and data warehouse architecture, Walmart can continuously analyze data in real time by focalizing the efforts and skills of the different members of the team on specific areas of the dimensional modeling of Kimball that are shown on the diagram. Walmart has the potential to continue growing and should design its architecture to manage big data and in a structure as the one that Kimball proposes for dimensional modeling in order to mitigate risks regarding data governance, and to better use information that is constantly receiving so that they are not only data oriented as a company, but at the same time customer centric through the added value that they can offer with the insights provided from their data. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope this was a useful presentation.